Yo, what's up? What's up? My name Chris, and I'm gonna tell y'all my path by CDL, and it took me a long time to get my CDL, and I'm gonna tell y'all where I at now. So I got my license already with CDL already, but I'm gonna tell y'all the hard work and struggle got my license. So I don't try to waste no time. Now it's like a story, and it took me at least like I think like 3 months to get my CDL because I gotta get my apartment to get my CDL and stuff. So I'm gonna tell y'all first time I'm gonna tell y'all I used to be a welder, a company, and we make like suspension, we make trailer parts, and so I'm gonna show y'all a picture what I talking about. So this a picture right there. I just show y'all. I probably saw a video too. Okay, I think I saw a video already. So that's what I talked about. So after that, I just look at the warehouse where we at, and I just saw the trucks, get the load on they just drop the load out, and they drop the load to us, and we have to like, get it out the truck, and then drop it out. I mean, they drive it. After that, after they drop the load out, they just, go where they go. Now I just over there like, oh man, I'm gonna see that drive. It look easy. So I think the last couple months I saved up my money. That time I kind of got tired with welding because I mean welding not a bad job. It's just it get it hot now, and my paycheck be looking good. My paycheck be good, and the hours we put in is good too. But the only thing I don't like about it, I have working Saturdays, 8 hours. My weekdays 10 hours. It should be 9 hours, but they put in 10 hours now. I kind of got tired of that, and I got a picture of what I talked about right there because it's on my face. I don't know. It got like dark spot on my face. I don't know what it coming from. On my face, on my neck. I don't got it no more. So I don't saw a picture what I was talking about too. So you see that? That's what I was talking about. I don't. That's why I kind of left welding because it don't get it hot, and then once you go fast, they want you, break your back, all that type of stuff. So after that, I left and went to school. Well, went to truck driver school. Before I went to truck driver school, I wouldn't want a company to pay for my truck driving. So I started doing a lot of research, what to go to get a company pay for your school. So I look at so many companies and stuff. Let you know I'm from Houston and stuff. Now another thing. So it took me like a couple of weeks to find a school. So I found one school called Stevie Transport. So after that, I went to that school. They told me what the school what the company about. It's a school and a company too. So they told me what the company about, what they do. They hard frozen chicken and what they talk about. So I told them, do y'all do a CDL program or CDL sponsors program? They said, yeah, we do CDL sponsor program, and we deliver a product everywhere in the United States, and we do 48 states. We go New York, in Canada sometime. And myself, okay. So I want to do it. She told me, okay. Do you don't have no accident, no tickets the last 3 years? I told her no. My job record is clean. I don't do no speeding ticket. I don't have no speeding ticket, no nothing. So then she told me the application to apply in school. So I did the application. After that, she gave me more documents and stuff, financial aids, all that type of stuff. So I did it, and the loan, I think like $5,000, close to $6,000. So I did it, and so that type of stuff. So I went probably, I think like a week now, and told me, okay, we found a school. We call it Longstone College. It located in Spring, Texas. So she told me, okay, can you go to school on Monday? I told her, okay. So the couple days I get it ready and so go to school and so, you know what I mean? Our school is 7 to 4. So we're going 7 and leave 4 o'clock. So after I got there, one like 7, after I got there, I just see my new classmates. Like, like 8 or 10 people up there. So we all introduce ourselves, you know what I mean? So they want us to do, what they want to do? They want us to fill out some papers out on the computer and stuff. So we did that. And now, after that, I think we got the class on last for 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks. So the first week we had to get our permits. Our permit for our CDLs, you know, drive the truck and stuff. So let me see. The last couple days, I just started getting my permit. So they teach us how to get our permit. They teach us the general knowledge, the air brakes, and the combination. So after that, I think on Friday next week, week 1, we get our permit. We get it ready to get our permits. I think week 2. No, take it back. No, week 1. Week 1, the permit. We had to get our permit on week 1. Now, me, they told, okay, I think that Wednesday, we left it Wednesday. I skipped before. We left it Wednesday. We had to go to DPS, take our tests and stuff. So me, it's another test. I take it back. It's 4, matter of fact. It's that the special requirement test. It's called a special requirement test you have to take. Not 3 tests. It's basically 4. So after that, I went to the DPS at Spring. I don't from Spring. I'm from Houston. I don't know what to say anyway, but I was at that Spring location. I shouldn't have went to the Spring location. I shouldn't have did that. So I should have went to one by my house, but I never did. So I was at the Spring location. So most of you use a laptop at the DPS, you know, that square laptop and stuff at the DPS. So with this DPS at Spring, they laptop down. We had to use picture paper and stuff. So first thing I gotta pass my special requirement test. So honestly, I failed. I failed my first try. I failed the special requirement. So the DPS lady told me, she started writing on this piece of paper the answer, the right answer, the wrong answer. You failed. She told me that. I'm like, oh shit, I failed. Fuck. Now you gotta wait for 24 hours to take it back. So I waited for a day. I went back up. I went to the same location at spring took and stuff. I didn't know how to well. I didn't know different DPS. I didn't know all the DPS linked, linked together and stuff. I didn't know that. So I went to the same location in spring, and I lived like 40 minutes away from spring. Now I went to the same location again, but I passed. My second time I passed, badly passed. The test one got a 14 credit, so I got you got miss 6, something like that. I think you got miss 6, so I missed 6 credits. I barely got it. If I missed one credit, I probably failed again. So I passed that. Now I gotta do my general knowledge. So before I did that, I went to somewhere. I went to a different location. I went to a location by my house. I guess after I went to that location, guess what? I failed because I never studied. So it's an app called well, I'm pretty sure y'all know the app is, but I'll just put it out there. It's called See That Prep. It's an app, take an answer and say. Now, that app come in handy every time. So I at the house, started doing no much. Crazy, all day, every day, though. See that prep app. So I don't focus one thing, the general knowledge, because the general knowledge got the most credits on it. So I focused on that one time. So after that, I went to the other DPS, Old Galaxy, Old Galaxy Trails. It's about 45 like that, if you fuck music. So I went up there. Let me see. I failed the general knowledge at the other location because I just started. I went to the other one at 45. Now, I went up there, took it, I passed, I passed. I studied all day, all night for that. So after I did that, I passed the general knowledge. I did the air brakes. So before I took the air brakes, I went to a library at Fredwood. I went to a library at Fredwood and took the test. I took the CDL prep app, and I've been at the library for like an hour, just doing this. Get the answer right all day, every day. So I took the answer right over again. So I went back to the DPS, took it, got it right. I only probably missed 2 credits, so that's it. Because all the credits on the CDL prep app on the acid test on the DPS. There are people who recommend that app over the other apps. So after I took that, I passed the combination. The air brakes. I think the air brakes. You think on probably miss 6. I think 6 credits on the air brakes. I'm not too sure. Now, it's a combination. So before I took my combination, I went back to the library. Did the same stuff. See that prep. All day, every day, up there for 1 hour. After I feel comfortable, I went back to the DPS. And funny part is, it's so crazy. You have to. I didn't look at the credits. I knew the ounces because I just looked at the ounces on the computer. It matched with the ounces on the CDL prep. So I just got it right. I only missed 1 or 2. I think 1 or 2. So after that, I passed. I passed that day. But after I got my paper permit, I went back to that school the next day, telling her, hey, I got my permit. The asshole told me, Chris, we thought you left. We thought you left. We took out the schedule. I like, why? Cause we try to call you, that stuff. You don't try to call me. Now, and it, I've been gone for like 2 days, and you told us, get your apartment and come back. So I got my apartment, I think on that Friday, and it told me on that Thursday I got my apartment. I think Thursday got my apartment on Thursday, I think. So I think we left school. I think we left school on Tuesday. So we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get our apartment. That's the first week. Nah, that's the second week. I mean, that's the first week. That's the second week. So, no, I take it back. I think the first week we had to get our apartment. I don't know. I think it is the second week. I think it's 4 weeks, the class, or 3 weeks. It's 1 or 2. It's been a long time. Now they told me get my apartment. So I got my apartment. I came back on Friday. So after that, came back on Friday. Told me we thought you left. We tried to call you. You don't try to call me. So after that, told me, okay, come back on. They told me come back on Wednesday or Thursday. I believe Wednesday. They told me to come back. So I came back on Wednesday. So it's other class in there too with me. It's other new classes in there with me. So it's 2 people in there I know. They got left behind too, just like me. We are in the classroom with the new peoples. So my old class, I got the apartments, and now I in the other class. They already passed the first class. They in the second class now to do the field trip. They gave some books. I mean the field trip book. And I walk in the store. I in week 2. I think no, it's all at week 2, but at week 1 because I never came on that. I think that Thursday. That's all I left because I told her I get my apartment, and they told her come back and get your apartment. I came back, so they told me we thought you left. So they told me come back next week. Wednesday. I came back. I saw a new class. So I saw a couple of my classmates up in that class. Now they let me see. They got the pump. They got the apartment too, but one of them don't got the apartment because he told me he got accident. He got a car, not his name, that type of stuff. So after that, we just basically talk about just the trucks and so that bull crap. After that, they took her outside, just let her look outside at the trucks and so at Stevie's, one at Spring. So after we just look at one of the trucks and that stuff. Now we went back to the classroom, sat down. I don't know what we did. They did that so that bull crap. Now I think that Thursday. I think that Thursday. I kind of forgot most of that shit, but I think that Thursday they want me. No. Yeah, I did that the next week Friday, I think Thursday or Friday, 1 or 2. They called me up close to the office. It's a guy named Charles. He told me, hey Chris, it's such your drug test did it came back. I told him it did it came back. I'm going on with my drug. No, the other guy told me my drug test did came back. So he told me my drug test did it came back. He told me, we probably call you or next week, or I'll give you a call. Your drug test come back. So after I left, and I did that Monday, I tried to call Charles. He never answered the phone. I tried to text him. He never answered the phone. Now I wait for Tuesday. I tried to call him again. He didn't answer the phone. I tried to text him again. He didn't answer the phone. Now, that Wednesday. I went up there to Spring and see what Charles doing. So the people told me, Charles don't meet you right now. Okay, well, okay. I left. So I came back tomorrow. And Charles said, they called him. Told me, no, Charles told me, Chris, your daughter they came back yet. And they came back, okay. So, I waited for a couple days. Now, I think I forgot what days, I kind of forgot what days of those. So, the last day, I think that the last day, it's the same week. The last day, I went back up there. Charles, my brother came back. No, they came back. I finished. So I left the school. I didn't show up. I just wait for he to call me back. And in my heart, I know he ain't gonna call me back. So now I just look for another school to go to. So I had like money to go to school anyway. I had money to go to school, but I want a company to pay for my school. I know I had to pay for the seat back. I know that in the long term. Now, I look at some school in Houston. Look at the reviews, the waiters, all that good stuff. And most of the school got 5 stars. So it's one school I look at. It called Future Trucking Academy. I look at that school. So I called the people at the school. They told me, yeah, we're a good school. Nobody in our school never failed. Everyone got the license. Everybody. So I like, okay, that sounds good. So the school costs like $3,500, $3,500. So I paid for that. The last couple of weeks, I did, the truck driving. I drive. First thing I had me do a pre trip before I got in the truck. First thing I had me do a pre trip. Now, had in mind, so I called Savings just for fun. Hey, did my drug test came back? Christopher, we tried to call you for the, I tried to get a test with you, but the drug test came back. What happened? So my friend tried to call me back. Cause if I have a call back, I see you on my phone. You never try to call me back. I hate people do that. Let's say they try to call you, they never try to call you. I had it so many times for me. You know the things people say, oh, I try to call you. Then I try to call you. If you try to call me, probably see your number on my phone like a missed phone number. You know, try to call me. You just lying. Now, he told me your drug came and I had to talk to my manager now. See you come back. I'll give you a call back. He never gave me a call back that same day. He never gave me a call back ever again. So I don't care. I'll pay for school already. So the last couple of days, first from week 1, I did a pre-trip. Week 2, still a pre-trip. Week 3, in-cab. And I doing it offset, parallel, and straight back, man. The truck they use a 28-foot trailers. and stuff. I like, oh man, oh. I start getting wrong every time. My straight back is bad, my offset bad, my parallel bad. But the week 4, it kind of getting better now. I know I don't know. I know I kind of little offset. I don't go on YouTube how to offset. My straight back it kind of getting good, but I'm on YouTube too. Parallel, the hardest one, YouTube. I got that down pat week 5 with my offset, with my straight backer. Week 4 got my straight backer. Week 5 offset parallel. I've been at school for a month now, and I kind of get jealous because it's a guy up there. He been out there for like 3 weeks. He got everything down pat. I kind of got a little jealous, like damn. I've been for a month. Why ain't got down pat? You don't been for 3 weeks. You got everything. But it's nothing compared. It's another guy. It's another guy been at the school for like 2 months. Doing he just got in cab. He been for 2 months. He told me he been for 2 months. I was like, damn. But he told me he be working and stuff. When he told me. Now, that week 5, I got everything down pack. I got my offset, my parallel, my straight backer, my form, my part A, part B, and part C. In part D. I got all that down. And so that week 6 came. Week 6 is my parallel. I mean not my parallel, my test day. I took a test in June 22. That's my test day. And so the last couple days, months, weeks, I just did a parallel, offset, straight backer, end cap, pre-trip. I did that shit all day. And the class don't last for 4 hours. Classes, 4 hours. And I like about school, it's not too big. It's not a big class. It's a small class. That means you got more driver. You got more time to drive and stuff. And it's a female up there too. She been up there longer. She been up there before I got there. She took her test like a month later before I took mine. She took her test before me. It took me like she took her test. She took her test like couple weeks before I took my test, something like that. So she passed. She passed. Well, she failed, man. She failed for something, but it's the second time she passed. Now my week 6. Week 6. After I went to DPS, I took I got so nervous, I got so happy and nervous at the same time. So after that, I went to DPS. And I gotta wait for the guy to take his test. After I took my test. And I got this lady and stuff. Now she explained me the rules, and short say that type of stuff. Out of nowhere, I took my test, does driving, make wide turns and stuff, good turns and stuff. At that, you gotta say something about I am listening for trains. Because it's a train track right here. This is me train track right there. We had to cross over that train track. So you gotta say, I listen for trains. So at that, I just way over there. The funny part is, it's a lot of construction. It's a whole construction site everywhere. A lot of construction site. So I did take my time, and so not go too fast, not go too slow. Take my time. Because funny part is, I missed my. I think after I crossed. No, I didn't cross the first train track. I missed my turn. I got to cross the second train track. So I crossed the second train track, and I keep driving. And then she told me pull over. Not like that. She told me, okay, can you pull over the white side? So I put my hazard on, pull over. She nicely told me, explain, where you put your three tractor at. I tell her I put one on the front, 1 feet the front, 10 feet the back the tractor, and another 100 feet back of that. So at last, okay, okay, look, make sure you look, and make sure no cars not coming through. So I did that. Drive it, everything good. I like, okay, I'll get my CD, baby, get my CD. So after that, I went to the train track game. Cause it's, damn it, it kind of hard to explain. I went back to the train track. So I heard stories about people be flooded at the train tracks. Cause it's a well like let me see. 14. This is my truck. This is a train track. This is me right here, and this is where like. So this is where like the train track and me. So I heard a story about that light. It changed so fast before it hit the train track. It changed it. So people say if it change, try to go fast as you can. Try, go fast as you can out that train track, out that red light. So me, my dumb ass started a 2-lane. No, it wasn't a 2-lane. You turn left and stuff. The 2 double lane, you turn left. So I thought it was a double lane, but it's a 1 lane. So this is the 1 lane go this way. This is the way the cars go straight down. So this is me right here, and this is a turn lane. This is a turn lane, and this is the lane you go straight down. So I on this lane the whole time, and I just look at the car back at me like, wait a minute, this is not right. I look at the turn lane. I look at me. Oh shit, that's the turn lane. This not a double lane. I blocking traffic. Fuck. So I know where I like, fuck man, I know I failed. So she told me anything. She said, okay, keep on driving. So I just keep on driving, so normal driving. After I got to the DPS, she explained. She told me, yeah, they did good. So your tongue kind of a little wide. I know where I like, So she told me after that red light at the train track, on the train track, you block your traffic, and you can't block your traffic at the train track because you own the lane. The car is supposed to go straight, and she told me, and that a violation. She told me I passed or not. She didn't tell me I failed or passed, nothing. She told me that I like understand. So I failed. I sad. So I gotta wait for to schedule me probably like next week. So I told my instructor, you passed? No, she told him, oh, he failed. What happened? I got on the train. I got on my 1 lane. You hit a curve? No. I got him on one leg. So I think like next week they schedule me. They schedule me appointment. Take my weld test. Take my weld test again. So the good part is I passed my pre-trip my pre-trip and my back end maneuver. I barely passed a parallel. I barely passed that shit. So I passed that. So all I had to just do take the weld test. That is it. The weld test. So the next day, not the next day, it took me probably 2 or 3 days to reschedule me to take a weld test. So after that I took another weld test. So I got in a truck like this. Okay, you ready? I'm ready. I didn't miss my turns. I didn't went the wrong way. I did nothing. So I got on the freeway, I-45 freeway. Got the freeway, check my lane, checking no cars by me, turn my center light on, normal car stuff. So after that, I'm trying to make it fast. After that, I did all that good stuff. I get close to DPS. She told me, so what you got we in trucking? I tell her, my cousin did trucking, and I try to do something. Honestly, I just said to my cousin, I just try to make lies. I want she to feel sorry to me. I just want her to feel sorry with me. She passed me. That's why I thought be my cousin and try to make side stories. Because she asked me, so you don't really talk you don't talk much. Of course I don't talk much. That's why I passed my test. So after that, she told me, how old are you? I'm 22. Oh, okay. After I got to the DPS, she telling me, hey, you passed. I like that. My instructor, my other instructor told me, he did this to me. You passed. I told him, pass. He like, then he gave me a dab, like that. I went back to the school, get my certificate, passed 160 hours, that type of stuff. Got my CDL. Now, I'll make another part with this, see why at now with CDL. So, it took me like 3 or 4 months. Well, March. So it took me 4 months to get my CDL. 4 months. I was just serious. They trash. I thank goodness I didn't went to that school. I happy that they'll act funny with me about my drug test, about it not call me no more. I don't know why. And I know Siri had me get my permit. Now, if you know Lee Stavis and you you took a drug test with them and you leave them, that made me pay that money back. That made me pay that $150 back. They called me, oh, Craig, we need that $150 back. And they want to do a payment plan. Alright, fuck y'all. I paid that 150 back in full. Fuck y'all. I never go to y'all company no more. I I pray to God, man, with that down company, man. I happy I got my CDL my own self. I'm happy, man. I'm just saying, if you had the money, let's go. If you want to do CDL and you had the money, go get your CDL. Don't go with the companies. If you don't have the money, do CDL. If you have to go with the companies, just find a good company. Try and find a good company. With Steve, man, that fucked me over. So just do the research. That's what I did. I did my research before I went to Steve. Before I went there to good school or bad school. And that shit last me on it 2 weeks. I ain't mad at the other classroom. They told me this bullshit about my drug test, talking about my drug test they came yet. Talking about my apartment. I got my apartment. I asked for to get my apartment. I got my apartment. Still tripping. So I went to school my own self. Got my CDL. But I'm gonna make a part 2. See where I at now with this. So I probably missed a lot of other stuff with this, and this video like 40 minutes. I probably edit video down in a way. So I'm gonna make a part 2 with my journey in CDL. As you know, I'm 22. I young. People ask me, "Wow, you young? You 22? You start your career early." I know. God, I should be a welder. I should be, I showed y'all the video, the picture, all that type of stuff. I got my certification with welding back 2021. I only left for 1 year welding. So, that's basically it. Subscribe. More videos. I'll make more videos for y'all. Peace out.